All right, everybody, I'm going to try to make this quick. You're going to have to excuse the artwork in the back. Um, the young mistress decided that her mommy needed to sleep with artwork over her head. So, what the young mistress wants, the young mistress gets. I'm that kind of parent where, I encourage, no matter how frivolous it might seem in the moment, but I encourage my children to live their life full, to express themselves and with language and with art and with everything around them. So you will see behind me is my daughter's artwork. And it sleeps over my head. And actually, I have to say, since she's put it up over my head, I have had some very interesting and pleasant dreams. So sometimes, the stuff that you don't want to hang up on your fridge or wherever they are deeming it appropriate to be showcased, hear them out. Let them have their moment because life is so quick with them and it goes by so fast. So enjoy it, no matter how pestering or frustrating it can get. Enjoy it all. It's a short ride before they're off into the world and you're no longer the center of their universe. But this video isn't about that. Anybody who knows me knows I have forever suffered with feeling underaccomplished. And no matter how many pretty pieces of paper hang up on my wall or hang in, a book or whatever the case is, I have forever felt underaccomplished. I could speak 35 languages fluently and I would still feel underaccomplished. And that is because I have always held myself in comparison to a lot of my friends, a lot of my peers, and I look at the sacrifices that I have made at the benefit of others. And it's not something that I would ever change or ever take back. That was my spot. That was my duty. That was my calling at that moment. So their accomplishments, in essence, are mine. But sometimes it's just nice to see your name on that dotted line or on that certification or diploma, whatever it may be. And there's so many people that say, God, I wish I had a neon sign. I wish I knew what my purpose was and what I was meant to do. And I could tell you, I struggled with that for years because there were 1,000 things, literally 1,000 things that I am really good at doing. Some come easier, some a little work, but none of them were that aha moment, that it moment. And I start to really soul search. What do I enjoy? What do I love? What makes me get up in the morning? What am I passionate about? And I started trying to figure out how to turn that into my vocation, if you will. And I will say, all of those stumbling blocks, all of those moments, all of the frustration, all of the tears, feeling like I am behind a ball, feeling like I am too old to get into certain things. It was all prep work for the moment I'm having right now. And I can tell you, there's no sweeter feeling than knowing I am beginning. And this is just not even scratching off the tip of the frosting yet. But I am beginning to walk in what is my purpose or my reason for being and existing. And for me, it has always been to be of service to others. It has always been to help others, to be a bridge between people and or things. And that comes in lots of forms, which is why my life had to take the winding road that it has taken. So it was all preparatory work to get me to this moment, to this place where I can not only be fulfilled, but I can be appreciative of all the knockdowns that I had to take, all the no's that I had to take, all the moments of frustration, all the tears, because I felt inadequate. I felt like I was not living up to that standard, but then I had to remember whose standard. I cannot keep up with the Joneses and feel fulfilled. I have to keep up with Keisha to feel fulfilled. And in so doing, that aha moment, that light bulb, that neon, where you sit there and you go, oh God, man, I wish somebody would put a neon bulb or some closed captioning and go, this is what you're meant to do, stupid. Well, in all of that, I got that moment. And it's still being shaped. And I am now beginning to enjoy it. So I say that to say this. It could be 21. It could be 41. It could be 101. But know your journey has purpose, it has meaning, and it has value. Don't ever forget that you exist for a reason. You exist for a purpose. And try your best to enjoy the journey. Even though it may be fraught with thorns, it may be fraught with people you thought was going to stay with you and ride, but they were only meant to be seasonal. It's all part of your book, your story, your journey. And when the light bulb goes off, you're going to shine and it's going to be brilliant. So, with that said, love all your bad, love all your like Sunday food. And if anybody cooking, pass a plate, yes, because I'm not feeling to cook this Sunday. So, all right.